Hi, everyone. So let's do a reading for the week ahead. So my intention for this reading is to cover this next week ahead or the next 7 days from whenever you are watching this. So I have 2 oracle decks and 2 tarot decks that we're going to work with. So from the Prism Oracle, we have creativity, and this purple color is reminding me of the crown chakra. So there may be something that you are co-creating right now. You may be receiving some kind of downloads when it comes to your creative ideas, your creative energy. So let's get one more oracle card. So we have 30-day challenges. Force yourself to do something new for 30 days to form a new habit. So interesting. So this may be that you are embarking on something brand new when it comes to your creative talents. Or it could just be that you're looking for some kind of challenge, some way to discipline yourself, which is often the case if we're starting new creative endeavors. But let's see what the tarot deck wants to tell us about these next 7 days ahead of us for the week ahead. All right, I'm going to give this one more shuffle. So we have the High Priestess. So there's that crown chakra energy, getting creative downloads. I am definitely seeing that for you. 9 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Underneath, 8 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Sun, which I might flip over just to be safe, the 9 of Cups, and then underneath everything is the Page of Cups. So this Page of Cups energy is a very childlike energy, but it's also giving me this feeling of you going with the flow this week. So I'm also kind of getting an energy of you could be changing your opinion about something or changing your mind about something, and that could be because of some creative downloads that you're getting. But this is also making me think with the Page of Cups that you may just be feeling carefree and childlike when it comes to your creations, that there may be something you used to love to do when you were a child. And so I'm wondering if those go hand in hand, because the Page of Cups is a very creative energy because it's a childlike energy and children are very creative. So it feels like that is a repeating type of message or energy that's coming through here. But with this 30-day challenge, it's also saying force yourself to do something new. So it may be that you're resisting doing it, because I'm seeing that word force. And it may be something you've never tried before, because it says something new for at least 30 days. So it does feel like there's something here that may be calling you to do, calling you to create, but yet you could be resisting it because you feel like perhaps you're going to fail or you don't know how to do it, because pages are often an energy of someone who's starting out with something and hasn't quite learned the tricks of the trade yet. It's like they're new at it. They're a novice at whatever this is. So it may be that you're resisting it because of that. But you are really being asked to focus with the High Priestess and the 8 of Swords. You're being asked to focus on paying attention to the messages that you are receiving. I am clearly getting a message of the crown chakra here. And the High Priestess can represent the crown and the third eye. So I do feel like there is a need here for you to reflect on whatever this is that you want to do, whatever this is that you're thinking about creating, and become very aware that even though you feel limited right now with the 8 of Swords, you feel like a page. You feel like, I don't really know how to do that, so why would I do that? But this is asking you to be aware of the improvements that could come because you're co-creating your crown chakra, your third eye, all of this energy that's coming in from source that's going to help you to build and create this thing. And so the High Priestess is really asking you to use your intuition. The 8 of Swords is asking you to use your intellect to get the answers, get the downloads, get the discipline that you need in order to start this thing that I can see you want to start with creativity and the Page of Cups. But your challenge is that this is stressing you out. You have the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. And I see the 9 of Wands here too. So this is telling me that you're really getting in your own way, that your head keeps talking you out of creating this new thing that you're obviously meant to create here. And so I think there, with this page coming in here too, there may be someone around you that also doesn't know what they're doing, because you are a page here, but I see a different person here showing up as a page. And so I feel like there is a person around you who perhaps you could talk to about this, build something with. So if you're wanting to write a screenplay, for example, there's another person perhaps in your energy that also has ideas for a screenplay where you could make a writing group, or you could start brainstorming together, or maybe you could even write the screenplay together. Make that make sense for you. But I do feel like you have to kind of practice looking at yourself a different way to understand that it's okay to be a page, but also do whatever that is that you've been wanting to do. And then that way you can, like, almost like a fake it till you make it kind of an energy, where just start writing it so that you will surprise yourself with the changes that start to come in, or perhaps with this person's input, you're putting your creative abilities with perhaps their writing abilities, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Make that part make sense for you. But it does feel like there is a person here who can assist you. And the pages have a lot of hidden potential, and both of you are showing up as that. Pages are potential. So there is a message coming through with the Two of Wands and the Sun that this could be a highly successful thing for you. Whenever the source or the universe is trying to give you information through your crown chakra, through your intuition, through your third eye, however you look at that, whenever source is giving you that kind of information, it's because it was meant for you and you alone. And so this Two of Wands is really asking you to change course here, to stop stressing yourself out and just start doing it. The Two of Wands is about a change of plans because you see the truth in this new direction. You have clarity in the new direction. You can see the honesty of these creative energies that are coming in through you. And you now, with the Two of Wands, have an intention to do that, because with the Sun being here, it's going to lead to a lot of success and personal happiness for you, because we're seeing the Sun right next to the Nine of Cups. That's huge. But then I also see the Nine of Wands here saying that you are still getting in your own way of your own happiness and your own personal success and satisfaction. So, but this Sun card is really saying, it's really drawing me back to this Page of Cups, that because there is a child on the Sun card, there is a child here on this card being their most happy inner child, and this is you being your most happy inner child. So that's why I think this is really important for you to really play around in that childlike energy and get out of your head, get out of your own way, because that's what's standing between you and this huge amounts of creative success that look like they're coming your way. I also see with the High Priestess that you are so open to this. It's there. I can see that it's there. We have creativity with the crown chakra and the High Priestess. So you already know this opportunity is right there in front of you. You might already see this person who might be able to help you. But again, you have to change your own mind with this Two of Wands. The Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups, again, are saying that I can see that you are in your own way. That Nine of Wands is you still fighting this off for some reason. So there is a need here, again, for you to focus on your third eye, your crown, your intuition, to really get those epiphanies that are trying to come through. There's a light bulb moment here that's coming through for you. So if you've recently had a light bulb moment, if you've been struck with a huge creative idea recently that you feel like you want to run with, but you're also holding yourself back, then this is certainly your message to understand and awaken to the fact that that's what you're meant to do, and not to fight that off. Because look, if you don't fight it off, here is your personal satisfaction right there, right next to the Sun. So this is about being passionate. The Sun is the most passionate card. It's that confident, fiery excitement, that just having fun in something. It's like a burning desire to do something. So why would you not do that? Just begin where you are. Even if you think no one's ever going to see that screenplay, to use that random example, doesn't matter. Write the first scene, write it for yourself. Sit down and write it with this person and just see the potential that comes out. So let's get some clarifiers with this tarot deck. So the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords, wow, is with the Priestess. So the High Priestess is clarifying itself. This is about illumination. This is about knowledge. And I know that you have the Priestess twice. You know what this is. The Nine of Swords and the Page of Pentacles is with the Five of Swords. So it may be that this person in your energy who is really you're meant to work with, perhaps you have a bad relationship with this person, because we're getting the Five of Swords with resentment and competition. So this might be urging you to move past that. If this is someone who you do resent in your energy, if this is someone who you do compete with in your energy, this may be asking you to try to look at this person in a different light and see if there's a way that you can work together. There may be more to that story with the Five of Swords coming in with this Page of Pentacles, but I also think a lot of this could be in your head, that you feel that this person that you could be working with is going to be against you. So this really tricky energy to have your mind talk you out of something. So make that part make sense for you, but I do see a person that has a lot of potential to work together with, and you might be talking yourself out of it for the wrong reasons. This Five of Swords could be your own mental conflict about perhaps co-creating or working together with this other person. The Two of Wands and the Sun is with the Sun. You guys, do you see how this is repeating? So the Sun is clarifying itself. The Sun is about positivity. It's about abundance. It's about happiness, passion. Change your mind, perhaps about this person. Change your opinion. I said that. Remember when we looked at this Page of Cups, I said, I feel like you're changing your opinion about something. I think it's this person. I think you're changing your mind about this person, and now you can co-create with them. And that's the thing that's going to give you the most abundance and the most positivity when it comes to whatever this is that you are creating. And then finally, the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups is with the Magician. So the Magician is about synchronicities. It's about manifestations. And really, so is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about your manifestations, getting exactly what you want in a situation. And so I can see if you get out of your own way with these 9 wands and start headed towards this wand here, the wand that's going to take you towards your success and abundance, start changing your mind about this person and just start doing the thing. You're going to start to see synchronicities and manifestations almost immediately with the Magician. So there you go. That is your reading for the week ahead. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you? Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.